Hey, 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 y'all. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in. My name is Shonda. I'm with from Dusty Beauty Designs. If you are new here and you see the live button, say hey. Tell me where you're watching from. If you're not seeing the live button right here, please hashtag replay. And if you don't mind, hit the like button. It's the heart. It's the heart. You know, the heart. And I'm not good at that. And follow the page, y'all. Follow the page. We here on From Dusty Beauty like to dust this out. That just means to share it. Share it amongst family, friends. And I like to say your enemies. So, y'all, my friends, say hey. It's been a minute. I know y'all are all probably like, oh my God, it's a ghost. Y'all, I haven't been on in over a week, and I have missed y'all. I have missed my craft space. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Kelly. Hello. Hey, that's good friend Kathy. Hello, Lori. How are you, friend? I got that joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Hey, Joy. Hey, Wanda. Hey, Gina. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Dee Dee. Hey, Sue. How's everybody doing? Cindy Pierce, how you doing, my friend? Hey, Kelly. Thank you, Linda. Yes, if y'all don't mind, again, dust this out. I do appreciate it. Hello, Christy. I'm feeling good. Oh, my gosh, Dorothy. Dorothy, we're still holding strong, girl. We're going to hold strong. That he is going to have full recovery. Tina, thank you so much, girl. It's one day at a time. Wanda, I have missed y'all so much. Hey, Malia. Thank you, Joy. I've missed y'all. Happy anniversary, Dee Dee. I saw that. Hey, Rita. Hello, Barbara from Louisiana. Hey, girl from Georgia. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Shirley. I have missed y'all. Y'all, I told y'all before, one day at a time for me right now. I've got some serious back issues going on. Amongst some other stuff. I got my little chair sitting right here if I have to grab it, because we have been out and about quite a bit today, so you just never know. That's right, Dorothy. Yeah. But girl, I am, man, I love any kind of praise report, you know. Hey, Wanda. Oh my gosh, Sandra. Girl, don't tell me exactly where, but are you north, south, east, west, central? Where you at, girl? Lori, girl, my husband. Thank you, though. Thank you. I do love our floors. Those floors. Thank you, though. He loves a shiny floor. Hey, Caroline. Carolyn, I'm sorry. Girl, my eyes. I'm telling you. I'll tell y'all why my eyes are a little wonky right now. Hey, Kim. Hey, friend. How are you? So, we went to eat pizza tonight at one of our little favorite restaurants in Carrollton. We did some Christmas shopping today. We just took it easy. You know what I mean? Like, listen, when you get 50, I mean, you know, not that that's old. But you kind of just, you can take your own time. You know what I mean? I don't have to have a babysitter. Like, I can just do what I need to. And so we went out shopping a little bit today. Oh, gotcha, Sandra. Okay, so you're on the other side. You're not terribly far. I mean, it's like 2 hours from me. Maybe hour and a half. Hey, Linda, how are you, friend? I hope you're well. So Jim and I did go out and do some shopping today, y'all. I went to the Hoblob. I didn't stay in there very long. And you know what's funny? I did not buy not one thing. I didn't. But that was our last stop and I was done. You know what I mean? Like the back said, girl, stop. It's over. Because we left this morning. We started about 12. 11:45ish, and we got home at I guess it was about 7:30. So you know, it was it was an all-day affair. It was, but we had a lot of good time. Marcel, I want to see For King and Country so bad. I hope it's so much fun. Girl, worship for me. I love it. Hey, that's good friend Michelle. How are you, friend? So, yeah, we went shopping all day, and, y'all, we got a lot done, you know, Christmas-wise. We really did. We didn't really set out to do that, but, y'all, so I went to At Home. We got a great At Home in Douglasville, and I bought quite a few things there. And then when I checked out, she goes, girl, you're part of our rewards program. You get they gave me a big, huge bucket. I don't even remember how many's in it. It's like this big around, this tall, of ornaments. I got to pick out my color. I got the white sparkly so that I could use them in either on my tree, because I do red and white tree, or I can use them in my gingerbread, you know, crafts. So I love it. Rita, yes, they're so good for King and Country, y'all. If y'all have never heard of them, they're amazing. They're amazing. So yeah, that's what we did today. We had great weather. I just now took off my sweater because, you know, it's a little muggy down here. But did you really, Kelly? Oh my gosh. Hey, Deborah. Hey, friend. At Home had some great, y'all, I swear, I'm going to say they had at least in my store 30 at least, because I think there's 20 rows, probably more rows of Christmas. And then down the center, and then on the other center, and then down the back, you know, where they got the big blow-ups. I was like, my God, woo, okay. Are you really, oh, those are so cute. Are you, Deborah? Girl, wait, you're going to be overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed. I said, oh, Lord. I did buy a lot of stuff, though. But, I mean, not a lot. I bought quite a few things, but not a ton. Actually, it's stuff from my own stuff, not really to even craft with. I got stuff to kind of, I don't know, just zhuzh up my tree a bit and zhuzh up my wreath. I have a wreath that I'm ready to do a little something too. Thank you, Kelly. Oh, man, Tina. Oh, good. At the new location, you will. Awesome. Hey, Darlene. Hey, friend. How are you? Kelly. Girl, my husband went in there with me. He was a trooper. Jim's y'all, let me just brag on my husband just a snip, because usually, you know, we cutting up hard. Jim and I cut up hard. We have laughed our way through 33 years together. I'm just telling y'all. But he was a trooper today. Jim is great. Jim knows, like today, you know, the floors, they were starting to get dull. Y'all, my upstairs, I like pristine. Down here, don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry about it. But upstairs, I like pretty pristine. And we have been talking about the floors, and I was like, well, listen, I'll help you. And he was like, okay. So he got up this morning and had it done before I even got up. And tomorrow, he's going to do our bedroom, the spare bedroom, my office, you know, all the rest of that little piece. And then up the stairs into the boys. Y'all, he's amazing. Jim's amazing. He got his back. He got some injections, and it's helped him immensely. So I'm so happy he's out of pain. I love it. It broke my heart to see him in pain. I can't stand to see nobody in pain. Y'all, why? Where were we? We were somewhere, and I couldn't look. Oh, so last night, y'all, let me show y'all what I'm doing, then I'll finish talking. I hadn't seen y'all forever. I feel like I haven't seen y'all in a year, and I had to catch up. I got a lot of catching up to do. Sorry for y'all new people. I do talk a lot. Dorothy, girl, I'm going to keep those prayers coming, girl, because I feel like prayers are, you know what I mean? We got to do it. We got to do it. Oh, fun, Kim. Bridie, girl, you know the grandbabies he's gonna go. Y'all, we're gonna do the Santa Claus. It's called Santa Claus. The Santa Claus transfer tonight. I love it. There is a link in the description. Okay, that is a cart link. If you click on that, it's gonna take you to my store. And I am a chalk and tour designer, so it's going to take you to my chalk store, and everything is in there that I'm going to be using tonight, okay? Everything except for we are out of our board erasers, okay? We're out of our board erasers, so hopefully you have a board eraser. If not, do not, let me repeat, do not just use anything to clean the transfers. Message me. Message me and ask me. I will be glad to break it down for you and tell you what I used if I ever ran out of these. I'm real funny about it now. I keep a lot on hand. But just message me and I'll let you know what I did, okay? I don't want you to ruin these. Hey, Bobby. How are you? Oh, thank you, Kelly. But I feel like right now I'm talking a lot. I'm trying to get all of it in. You know, I'm trying to talk real fast and tell y'all everything that's been happening to me in the last week and a half. Sally, listen, it's one day at a time. It's one step at a time for me. Honestly, I'm back kind of in that state with my back, and it just is what it is. So, right now, though, we're going to knock on wood. We're good right now. So, you ain't a kidding. Short time to get there, girl. Short time to get there. Y'all, let's do this. So, we are going to do 2 shirts tonight. I actually bought 2 shirts today while we also went to Academy Sports, and I actually bought these at Academy. Your girls bigger right now. So none of my shirts, none of my pants, none of my anything fit right now. So I went ahead and got an extra large because I like it to go over the donk. You know what I'm saying? So listen, okay, if God willing and the creek rises, no, don't rise. I'll lose weight, whatever that saying is. But until then, we're gonna just go a little bigger. It's okay. It's all right. We're gonna go a little snip larger than the medium/large that I was in last year and all the rest of my life. Yeah, all that. Hey, Lisa, thank you, girl. So I bought a pink one for me, and then I bought a red one for my honey. So we're gonna do 2 shirts, one for him, one for me. We have a little fun party we're gonna go to, and we're gonna wear this. So I thought it was a really cute thing. Listen, this would also be really cute for your pajamas, right? For all of your PJs for your whole family. You could put this on every shirt for every person. You know, you get your different color shirts, and then get your pajama bottoms with the Santa Clauses on them, or whatever you want on the bottoms. But how cute would that be for the whole family? You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I wanted to show you tonight. Wait, what did you say, Darlene? Darlene, say it again, girl. Say it again. Oh, Meredith, thank you, girl. Stacey, girl. Kelly, I'm trying to enjoy it, girl. I'm trying. You know, its back wants to hold me down. Sure does. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Cindy Pierce. So here's what we're gonna do. So I do have this on. This is a t-shirt board that I got at Hobby Lobby, and y'all, these shirts. I'm just gonna tell y'all, these are the BCG from the Academy, and y'all, they're only $7.99. $7.99, and that's just regular price. Really good. I really like them. They take ink well. I've inked a couple of them, and I really do like it. Kelly, girl, I'm telling you, it's 25 years for me, and I have been so thankful that the last 5, actually it's been the last 10. Up until about a year ago. So I guess it was I got a 9-year break. I did really good. I had a cauterization, and after having over 70 epidurals, you know, throughout the course of being 25 to 50. But it's been wild, and I've had, you know, a surgery on. I'm infused, all the stuff. Like you just learn how to deal with it, though. You learn how to deal with it until you can't, girl. You can't. And when you can't walk, you know what I'm saying, you just do what you can. Anyway, y'all, so also in the cart link, I told y'all I'm gonna rattle tonight. I don't have ADD, but tonight you're gonna think I do. I don't. I really don't. But tonight you're gonna be like, girl, calm down. I'm excited to be back. It'll make me cry. So that's what I was gonna tell y'all about crying, but I'll tell y'all in a minute. I get excited about the littlest stuff. I get joy everywhere I can. Oh, okay, Darlene. Okay, all right, I'll plan it. I will plan it, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, Sarah, how are you? Y'all, this is our ink mat. This is half of the ink mat that I actually put in the cart link. I like to cut them in half, especially to do t-shirts. They're perfect. You can leave them all one if you would like. I just find it easier to cut it in half, and then it gives me 2. Our 17 by 17 ink mat just came back. I'm so excited to have that one back because it is great for the pillow inserts that we have. So don't, you know, if you're needing that one also, look for that one. Wanda, you ain't kidding, girl. And all the snowboarding, and all the snow skiing, and all the water skiing, and all the bungee jumping, and all the skydiving, and all the adrenaline stuff to get this brain happy. Y'all, we're a mess. Thank you, Sally. I have missed y'all. I have so missed y'all. So, y'all, the ink mat, I love our ink mats. I have had this one since I started chalk, okay? And this is my 4th year. And, y'all, before I came on here, though, I had left it over there that I didn't clean it after I finished my last, it was a t-shirt. I did not clean it. And, I'm sorry, no, it was this. Y'all remember we did this on the club. I didn't clean it. I just now took a antibacterial wipe, wiped it off, because it wasn't hardly sticky. Y'all, it's amazing. But the back of it is very, it's a vinyl, so it doesn't go through. That's what I love about it. I was looking at I know. Kelly, I'm sorry, girl. Oh, thank you, Sally. Sarah, I didn't hurt my back per se. You know, when I was younger, I cheered, you know, when I was young. I did a lot of stuff to my back. I've done a lot of stuff to my back. Just doing the crazy stuff I did. You know what I mean? Like, I can't tell you how many times I bungee jumped. I can't tell you how many times I skydived. I like doing it. It's they're adrenaline rushes for me. I love snowboarding. You know, all the stuff. So all that just takes it's wear and tear on your body. I ran for a very long time. Running is really hard on y'all's back, y'all. You don't realize. I ran for a long time. Working out, really, I don't ever contribute to that. And let's face it, I had a baby when I was really young, and that also had a big part because I had a C-section. So, you know, y'all, if I can give you one piece of advice, take care of your core. Take care of your core. Don't let it get mushy, ushy, gushy. Just telling you, hold that spine together. Kathy, it's you know, it's here. It's holding me up right now. That's all that really matters, you know? Hey, Kathy, how are you, girlfriend? Okay, y'all, so I just slipped this inside, okay? And I like to do, you see this t-shirt, my Lowe's shirt? It's about 3 finger lengths for me from the top of, you know, just your collar. And this is a pretty full, and this one's going to be pretty full as well. It'll cover about the same space. So I'm going to do that. Wanda, I keep saying too late for me too, girl, but you know what? I decided today it's not too late for me. I was like, dadgummit, I'm done. Like, I'm done. And so Jim and I had a long talk about it, and I've got to make some changes. I've got to do some stuff. I got to quit being so stubborn, and I did talk to my doctor finally, but I've actually got to go to the doctor, which I do have an appointment. But I'm just sick of it. You know, you get sick of it all, and that's just the way it is, especially when you worked in the medical field like I did for so many years, and I don't want to deal with it. But anyway, okay. I'm still in the medical field. What am I talking about? Y'all, so let's get this in here. This is sticky. Therefore, it will hold my shirt really tight, won't let it move. That way I can get the ink on there, and it has a less likely chance to go up under that transfer and ooze out, right? Our inks are a bit more, they're a little more thin. I'd say they're more silky. Let's say it like that. They're more silky than our paste because of, you know, our pastes are simply chalk and paste form. Our inks have another additive in them to make them permanent, right? So that's why they're a little bit like that. Hey, Lynn, I'm good. How are you, friend? Right, Kelly, and that's the whole thing. I mean, girl, am I ever going to have a six-pack again? No, my six-pack was gone when I was 15 years old. So, no, I'm not. But what I can do is I can do better with not eating so many don't worry about it. Y'all, why did the boys, my boys, then went to the Jim stop. Jim can't stand to see me in pain either. So what he does is he buys me all the things I like. Whether it's food or whether it's stuff, he knows my likes, right? So he buys them all. That's just what Jim does. So the boys came home. We were gone last night to my great niece's little cheer thing. Y'all, why did he buy me 7 boxes of Don't Worry About It? That is 35 Don't Worry About It cakes. I said, Jim, have you seen the size of my butt? I mean, it about hits you when I walk through a door. What are you doing? Y'all, it's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Okay, y'all, let's get busy. I know you're like, girl, it's late. What you doing? Okay, y'all, these are silk screens. They are professional silk screens. Where you see through it is where the ink will push through. There are silk fibers in there. It's so awesome. I love these. Reusable. They say they're reusable up to 12 times. That's kind of, or 8 to 10 times, I think is what they say. You know, they err on the side of caution, and I get that. But honestly, I have used some of mine way more than that because I take care of them. That's all it's a matter of. And that's why I said, if you don't have this, message me and ask me how to clean them, okay? Because I don't want you messing them up. Sarah. And I said to him today, I said, Jim, are you just trying to keep me, fluffy? I didn't say the I said the other F word, which he doesn't like me to use that word either, but I'm just like, well, I'm real. I mean, that's a real word. I mean, let's not be crazy. Let's not get wild. But he doesn't like me to say that. You know, he doesn't like really call myself that, but I'm like, well, I got eyes. They work well. So I told him, I said, is that what you're trying to do, is just keep me fluffy? And he was like, Shauna, I don't even think about that. Like, he just he forgets that that's even a thing. He wants to make me happy. I'm like, whatever. It's not going to work. Shh. That's not going to work. All right, y'all. I had to kind of push it up just a little bit. Here we go. We're good now. Had to kind of push it up. Okay. I want to make sure that we're in, the bottom of the hay rides, girl. Oh, he might like my bottom looking like that. Girl, I hope. I mean, he ain't got a choice. All right, y'all can see that through that. So all that's doing, it's holding it tight. No more wrinkles. Everything is holding tight. And because that's vinyl, that's also going to protect the other side of my t-shirt, right? So when I put this ink on here, it will protect going through to the back. Hey, Melanie, girl, I know, girl. I feel like it's been forever. It's been a year or two. Hey, Pam. Good evening, friend. All right, y'all. Let's get this on here straight. I just think this is a really cool, just transfer. It's very plain, very vintage. Y'all, vintage is in this year. Everywhere we went today was definitely a vintage. And I told Jim, I said, you know, I'm really loving the vintage. Not celebrating Christmas growing up. We would always go to my grandmother's house. Like when we lived in Kentucky, we went to my grandmother's, and she had all the vintage. Y'all, she had the vintage Christmas tree with the lights. She gave it to me, right? When I went home, when Jim and I got married, she gave me a lot of her Christmas decorations. I didn't appreciate it. I did, but what I'm saying was when it was time for me to redecorate, probably I kept it 10 years. Y'all, why'd I sell it in a yard sale for probably $5? Because it wasn't my decor anymore. I didn't appreciate those kind of things, I guess. You get older and you start appreciating things, I think. You know, it just is what it is. Thank you, Lynn. Tina, hey girl. Well, Melanie, I haven't been live in about a week and a half. Okay, let me hold this up, make sure we're straight. I think we're good. Y'all, I am simply doing, on mine, I'm doing black. I know that sounds wild. And then on Jim's, the red one, I'm doing white. So I'm doing simple black and white. I wanted just a simple thing, right? So we are going to clean this afterwards, so you'll get to see me do that. Y'all, when you get, this is a new ink, okay? New ink. Take some sort of spatula. These are ours in my store, but you can just use, you know, whatever. Just something that's not going to, leave any kind of residue in your ink. You're going to mix your ink up, okay? And it's real, very glossy. Again, it's more like, it's like a Greek yogurt, and it is more glossy than your chalk paste. So keep that in mind. And it will also dry faster than your chalk paste. Thank you, Betty Jo. Okay, y'all. Remember, when you are inking, you're going to put your transfer down, just like I did, very, very well. Make sure everything is down, especially where you are going to ink. It's not so detrimental on the sides to not be, but where you see through it, that is what you're going to ink. You want that really, really down very well. You won't fuzz it. You want this real sticky as it can be on fabric, okay? We're going to ink it with a squeegee, and you're going to go one direction, okay? I like to really load up my my squeegee, and I like to put a lot on, okay, because it soaks in. This is just my preference. It's not necessary. It's not how it's taught actually on Chalk's website, but it's kind of like what I like to do. I've done a lot of inking, and I find that it works best for me to kind of put it on thick because it soaks in. You're going to take it off anyway. You know, you're going to take off your excess, so it doesn't matter. It's okay. All right. You want, to me, I want too much versus too little, because that too little is going to show. Thank you, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Like I said, I have really missed y'all. We went to my great niece's 8th grade cheerleading banquet last night, y'all. And oh, y'all, I looked around and these babies were all crying. It reminded me, you know, when I was cheering, it made me cry. I was like, you know what I mean? Like, I taught cheering as well. I actually taught my niece. It just was, I don't know. I just got a little verklempt. And y'all, anytime I see somebody crying, I'm about to cry too. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't even apologize for it anymore. I just start crying. I don't even care. All right, y'all, you're going to take your squeegee. And remember, when you are squeegeeing on ink, you're going to go one direction. You saw that I put it on one direction, just like this. I'm taking it off one direction. If you go from top to bottom, you can also flip and kind of come up from the bottom to the top, but do not then go side to side, diagonal, all the kind of ways. Don't do that. Unless you just have a transfer that has some little, you know, squirrely little areas or kind of hard to get to, then try to do it as least as possible, because then your chances of pushing it up under the transfer and running are higher. Okay, so try not to do that. Well, let's get a little wet wipe out. And we are going to wash this. So yes, that's what we did last night. We went to a cute little, so sweet banquet. Y'all, they won. They're a small little 2A school. They won for the first time championship in their division ever in that school. I loved it. I was so excited for them. Okay, y'all, pull down. You see, I've got it from the middle. I kind of pulled it up on the sides just like this. You want to hold your material. Okay, hold your material and pull from the middle. Okay, don't pull it side to side. Don't pull it any way like that. You will stretch your transfer and possibly rip it. Okay, anytime your transfer sticks really, really tight, don't pull on it like that. Try to pull from the middle. Do it slowly and pull it up. Okay, y'all, this is so stinking cute. No, Kim, so they're 8th grade. They're not quite there yet, but high school she will, of course. Now, my other niece, so my other great niece in Kentucky, she is a senior. Greenup County, Kentucky, y'all. If you don't know, our cheerleaders do not play, and she goes to Disney. They go to Disney every year, and in fact, they won last year, and they won international, so in their division. Y'all, look how, I told y'all, it's very simple, very plain. I love it. You could do whatever color you wanted, but I just wanted something very neutral and simple. Okay, neutral and simple is what I wanted. Hold on, let's not get it in the, y'all, I'm terrible. Y'all know I like to get everything in ink. All right, we're gonna set this over here and let it dry. Hopefully it'll dry like that while I wash my transfer. I'm gonna use my fuzzing cloth to wash my transfer tonight. I normally use a dish towel, a dish drying mat, but I need to get a new one. Mine's too much, and it puts too many little fuzzball things on it. Oh my gosh, Tina. Yeah, so, you know, I was born in Ashland. So, yeah, Greenup County, Kentucky, girl. We ain't playing up there. We are not playing. I love it. Isn't it cute, y'all? I know, it's so cute. Pam. Isn't it the sweet? It's just really, I'm telling y'all, the vintage look is definitely in this year. When I was at all the places today, I would see like the old Rudolph. It really reminded me of my grandmother's, you know, back in the 70s and 80s, I'll be honest, because I remember all those times. So it's pretty cool, y'all. let's see. Okay, so Tina, I have not lived there since I was 9. We moved when I was 9. No, we always visited. So Norman's Locker Room, was that up by, I believe now it's like the Coles and all that. It used to be like Hills and all that. I don't know when you lived there, but. Oh, Lynn, just message me and I'll send you some information. Just message me on this page and just say, I would like some information on how to get started. I would love to help you. Pam, I certainly can. Just message me and I'll let you know. Hey Pam, how are you, girlfriend? My fellow Kentuckian. All right, y'all. So I'm using just plain water. This is plain. You know that I have one with plain and one with distilled. My distilled is for my jars of paste. Plain is just for everything else. I use it to wash my transfers when I'm down here working. We're going to use this one again, so we definitely got a cleaner, okay? So I put sticky side down. Now, if you're doing this in a sink, I do it the same way, exact same way, okay? I do sticky side down. I turn the water on, a cool water, okay? You don't want it hot. You don't want it cold. Just, lukewarm. You're going to run it over this, and you're going to take something. Upstairs, I just take paper towels, and I take paper towels and wash off the front. That just gets the bulk of the paste and stuff off, ink, whatever you use. And then I take my board eraser, and you'll see this is kind of the process. So right here is where I would do that. All right, I would take whatever I'm using. Like I said, up there, it's paper towel. Here I use this because it's going to get the bulk off this and not put it on my board eraser. Your board eraser lasts longer when you do this, okay? I'm frugal like that. That's me. I've had some people be like, well, girl, that's, you could, I mean, they would have to buy them. I'm like, I don't care. I don't want them to have to do that. I'm not a very good business person, salesman. I'm not. I really am not. I like to do that. Oh, thank you, Pam. Yes, all this is available for sale. No, it was Russell. I forgot which road, but away from the busy area. Tina, I'll have to think about that. Was it close to the Russell Bridge over to Ironton? Was it close to that? Okay, so this is what we've got. All right. So that front is off, right? So here's what I'm going to do. Spray it again a little bit, just a little bit. Take my board eraser. Now, if I was doing this in the sink, try not to soak your board eraser and keep, that's a ticket of it. It does act like, the Mr. Clean board, or the Mr. Clean erasers. If you wet those too much and you keep wringing them out, they don't last as long. Same thing with this. Just get a corner wet. You don't have to soak this whole thing. So just get a corner wet. Make sure this is good and wet. You're going to take it over. There's not a whole lot left in. All it's going to do, honestly, it didn't even hardly pick up anything. Right there is all it picked up. I had already taken all that off with an antibacterial wipe. So, I'm just saying. Now, here's what's funny. Y'all. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Thank you. Girl, I'm just telling you, these transfers, it definitely makes it easier to be crafty. It definitely does. Okay, y'all. So, I have now flipped over my fuzzing cloth, okay? And now we are sticky side up. Sticky side up. This is when we're going to use our board eraser completely. Okay, again, I wet this side, just right down here. Okay, right down there, I wet that. Oh, gotcha, Tina. Okay. All right. My family, they're all very good friends with Tammy Jo and all that. I mean, yep. It's such a small world. Okay, so y'all see I sprayed that. I'm going to hold it with 2 fingers down here. Again, if this was in the sink, I'm doing the same thing, right? I wet it. I'm going to turn my sink off, and then I'm going to do this, right? Or I kind of leave my sink just running a little bit, and then if this gets a little too dry, just the edge, do a little edge, right? And all you're really concerned with is getting your paste or ink out of the silk screen and getting the fuzz off that you've put on it, right? So tonight I had fuzz from a t-shirt. Sometimes you'll have fuzz from your fuzzing cloth, but that's really what you're trying to do, is just get the fuzz off and you're not trying to take the sticky off, right? So you're literally just skimming over this and really looking and making sure that you get it out of the silk screen. That's just the main thing, okay? So then, Deborah girl, sometimes I'm just too honest. I get a little too honest and I'm like, well, you know, you don't really need to do that. Just hold me. I'm just terrible. But I do love it. I love to help people. I do. I don't know, makes me happy. Okay, sticky side up. Okay, sticky side up. Now, I can take I got 50 million of these. This side of our fuzzing cloth is microfiber. Okay, it's very soft microfiber. This side is terry cloth. I use this side for fuzzing, this side for drying off my transfers. Okay, if I don't have one of these upstairs, I will use a paper towel just like you're seeing me right now. Okay, hold up here, same thing, and I'm just skimming across the top. That's all, skimming across the top. Your sticky's back. She's back. Very sticky, okay? We're good to go. Now, let me wipe this off because I don't want any black on that red because I'm doing white, right? So I'm going to be very careful. Kim, probably not. I mean, it'll wash out, you know, with it being ink, which our pigments are really pigmented. If it was white, I would say yeah, but our reds and our black, probably not. Even if it was paste, I would say no, but it's okay. I mean, it'll wash out. It'll just stain. So it might be cute. Is that what you're probably getting at? But yeah, these things have been washed. I've done a lot of workshops. Okay, before I get going, you're gonna hear me grunt a little bit. It's not very easy. I'm going to put that under there, though, I'll show y'all. Okay. I bought this Dollar Tree, simple. It's not a huge one, but it fits that size, which is our 8.5 by 11 or 8 by 11. So it fits fine in there. So your A's and B's fit in there. C's and D's, it's just easier to take upstairs. It just is. Hello, Hannah. How are you? So yeah, this is our size B. Hold please. All right, let's get Jim's done. I'm only going to heat set one, which is going to be mine tonight, just to kind of show you how to do it, okay? That's all I'm doing tonight, is to give you an idea on how to do this. Let me make sure this is in the middle. There we go. So Jim's is just a red shirt, y'all. Again, red shirt. You see there's a bunch of wrinkles. I don't know if y'all could see that. You see the wrinkles in there? I'm just going to tell y'all, those make it so much easier. But I wanted to show you without it too, because not everybody has that, okay? So this essentially could just be a piece of cardboard. This is a t-shirt board from Hobby Lobby, but you could also just cut a piece of cardboard and put in there. The main thing for this is so that your ink does not bleed through. But, again, I do love that holds it taut. That holds it very tight, takes all the wrinkles out. It's just so much easier to have that. But I wanted to show you it's doable without. Okay? It's very doable without. Just make sure you push down very, very well. Okay? Very well. And when I'm probably best if I turn this sideways, to be honest, and do it this way, because I like to, if I don't have my ink mat to hold this tight, then I like to hold my shirt tight, okay, meaning I kind of hold here. Now, I'm not going to push down. I'm not doing that. I just like to kind of hold it. It just makes it easier for me. Okay. Now, let's make sure all this is good to go. Okay, well, I don't want this messed up. again, it's doable, okay, y'all? It's doable. This is Bright White ink, okay? Bright White ink. This one is not new, so it is best, y'all, if you it's best that you stir up any of your inks or chalks every time you use them. It's just best to do that. That way you don't get any kind of inconsistencies in the paste or the ink, like a clump or something like that. It's just best. Connie, welcome. Welcome. Please go like and follow. I appreciate you being here from Michigan all the way. Girl, I'm from up that way too. Can't you tell? Sorry. I know. Cheese. I'm cheesy. Hello, Pat. How are you? Okay, y'all. This time, okay, I'm going to do a little different. I'm going to take my spatula and I am going to put on some paste. Kind of dab it on here and there. Remember, I like to put it on thick. That's how I do it, so that it kind of, soaks in. And then take your squeegee. This time I'm going to go side to side, kind of. It's still up and down, I know, but we're going to go side to side so that I can kind of hold things tighter, all right? Listen, and I'm going to tell you this. When you're inking, have patience. Have some patience. You have some time to work with ink, okay? It doesn't dry as fast as the paste does. Like, I wouldn't be sitting here chitty-chatting if this was paste, because I have a fan on, okay? So it does dry slower, all right? You do have some time. All right, y'all, so same thing. Put it on, I'm putting it on thick, y'all. I like it thick. And then we'll take off the excess, no big deal, and put it back in our jar for future use. Y'all, these are great transfers to use. Let me tell you, this would be gorgeous. I've got to get out my etching cream. An etching cream actually etches glass. This I want to put on a cutting board, a glass cutting board that I like to pick up at the thrift store. You guys have seen me do one. I think I did a butterfly maybe. You take off the paper. They come with like a paper on the back of them. I like to take that paper off, and I like to etch it. Now, when you're etching, you have to keep in mind that you're etching, especially something like that, it's from the bottom, so you can't really have something that's going to be a backwards or a backwards or forwards. It can't have a directional. So something like this would be perfect. So I think we might do that one on live. If I can find a glass cutting board anytime soon that would fit this. I just think that would, I don't know why, but I had that in my mind that I thought it would be awesome. I just did. Okay. Y'all see that I've been going one direction even when pulling my excess off, okay? I'm not going 50 million directions. I'm not smart to do that, okay? We're going to do the same thing. Make sure you don't have any ink. Pull your sides up, just like this. Pull up your top, okay? Now, I'm going to go slow in case I miss something, all right? When you don't have your mat, your ink mat, sometimes you miss spots, okay? I'm telling y'all, the ink mat is a game changer. And even pulling up is tougher, you see, when you don't have that ink mat. Still turns out great, okay? That's why I did this. I wanted y'all to see that this still turns out amazing. Just be careful, okay? Lay it down slowly so it's not on itself. Y'all, easy peasy, okay? But practice makes perfect, okay? I say easy peasy, I know. Practice, y'all. Just practice. It'll be fine. Wait, this would look amazing etched on a glass platter. Yeah, or a glass platter, exactly. I was just like, a cutting board. Just because they're, I don't know, I love those cutting boards. I think they're kind of cool to use, especially the older ones. What I see a lot of in the thrift stores is the old apple cutting board, and that's what I had last time. It had the apples on it, so I think it's cool to use those. All right, let's hold this up. You can see this one, and again, you can see there's trickiness to it when you don't have your mat, okay? There's trickiness to it. It makes it harder. I'm just telling you now, it does make it harder, and if you're not used to doing it, it would make it harder. So an ink mat, I don't know if they make ink mats somewhere else, so you wouldn't have to necessarily get ours, but they're great. I love ours. They're great. So you can see, again, simplicity, y'all. I love how simple my Santa is. I'm gonna lay him over here, let him dry, and we're gonna work on mine. We're gonna get her done. Get her done. Thank you, Anita. Girl, he did good. Y'all, that stuff is so amazing. He puts it on about every 6 months, and we love it. It's wonderful, because then all you got to do is just kind of, because they are real hardwoods. We have real hardwoods throughout our whole house. And when we first moved in, we only had them in just the main living areas. And Jim changed out all the carpet, because everything had carpets. He changed it all because he's so allergic. And they had cats, and he's really that allergic. See, Wanda? Is it the one with the red? Oh, Kathy. Prayers for you, my friend. Prayers for you. One foot in front of the other. That's all we can do. And tomorrow when you get up, make sure to make your bed. Not because you want it clean, not because you care what people think, not because of none of that. It's a deterrent that makes you not want to get back in it when it's completely made and looking pretty. I know that sounds wild, but I've had to do that many, many times in my life, right? I've had to sit there and make my bed, bawling my little eyes out for no apparent reason, except in my head. And it just is what it is. So, make your bed. Oh, Lynn, yes, girl. We'll be praying. I definitely will be praying. I'm sorry. Y'all, there's just a lot going on in this world. A lot going on. Okay, y'all, I'm trying to be careful. I don't want to mess this up. Okay, if you're doing this, listen, I always give this disclaimer. Leave it alone. Let it dry 24 hours, okay? Let it dry. Leave it set somewhere with the mat in it, with your cardboard in it, whatever. Let it dry 24 hours. Yes, Wanda, that's the one. That's the one. It's red, and they're kind of different colored red, and then they've got the green leaves on them. That's the one I had. Pat, it does feel better. Listen, for years and years and years, I could have cared less if I made my bed, because it's the only place in my whole house that was ever out of sorts, I should say. And Jim with OCD, it was kind of almost my rebellion against him when he would go to work. And that's ridiculous, but it is. It's factual. Y'all, I am trying really careful not to get this on itself, okay? This is not, I'm telling y'all, it's just not the best to do this. There we go. We got it. Pull it out. Now we're going to dry it. Yes, definite prayers, girl. Prayers. It's old, yes. Okay, we're going to dry this up, y'all. We're going to dry this, and then we're going to heat set it. Simple, and then it's finished. That's it. I'll do the same thing with Jim's. I'll let it dry overnight just because it's easier. And we'll heat set it as well. But yeah, y'all, this, and this time of the year, they say also is it's a tough time of the year. It starts getting dark. The dreariness, especially if you live in areas that tend to be more dreary. I mean, we pretty much, we're in Georgia. We're kind of in we're west of Atlanta. So we pretty much get sun most of the time, unless we're just going through storms or, whatever. But I will tell y'all, this is the time that people get a little bit more depressed. So they do have happy lights. I've heard Erin talk about it from Lizzie and Erin. She's talked about our happy lights. She lives in Washington State, but she's originally from Florida, and so that's a big, it's a big thing. And I know that sun produces dopamine, and so you feel better and all that. So just yeah. Oh, of course, Lynn. We got you, girl. Thank you, Connie. Thank y'all all so much for praying. I like the prayer warriors. I do. And if I tell y'all, just so you know, if I tell y'all I'm going to pray for you, I am. I'm not that girl who just say I'll pray for you. Listen, I'm just going to be real. If I go by a post and I see please have prayers and I'm not in a headspace that I won't even read it all, I'm not going to put I'm going to pray for you because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll feel guilty usually and try to go back and find who it was. Anyway, I just try to just stop right then. If I see you need prayer, I'll just try right then. Just stop, say the prayer, keep on moving. Oh, it does help Sarah. Wanda, I know, me too. I couldn't live in it. I couldn't do it. I could not live where it snowed again. Not all the time, not a lot of snow. You know what I mean? I can handle a little. I'm not that way, but we lived in Plattsburgh, New York, 15 miles south of Canada for almost 3 years. No. It was not good for me. Okay. I think we are dry, y'all. We dry. Okay, so I am going to put my parchment paper. Let me get my mat because I always forget this. Y'all never tell me. Y'all leave me to darkness sometimes, not telling me stuff. I know y'all see it and be like, oh Lord, here she goes again, not putting the mat down. Y'all, it's just a Cricut heat set mat. I got it with my Cricut, okay? Pat, I believe. Oh, Kelly, girl. Can't stand it. I didn't even like it when I was young and my bones didn't ache. So the Happy Light, to me, I believe it's just a type of, I don't know. I was going to try to just explain something that worked in my mind. I've seen Aaron's many times. I'm assuming it's a UV or I don't know. I really don't. Most certainly, Lynn. And they can all see on here that you definitely are seeing that and appreciate it. Okay, y'all. Parchment paper. When I do it live, I like to put a piece in between because I'm not so sure that everything is really good and dry. Okay? So it's just an extra measure for me while I'm live. If I let this dry for 24 hours, I don't do that step. I do put a piece of parchment paper on the top. And we're going to heat set it, y'all. Oh my gosh, Lori. Yeah, my husband was in the Air Force in Plattsburgh. We're actually going back up in August of next year for a reunion. And the Air Force fireman, he was a fireman in the Air Force. And so we're going back up there. Michelle, thanks for telling me. Best good friend. Thanks. All right, y'all. This is a Cricut heat press. Okay. You can also... I gotta let it heat back up again because I accidentally let it go. You can also use just a regular iron, set it on high heat, your high cotton setting, and you're gonna iron it just like this, 3 to 4 minutes on this side, flip it inside out. I also do another parchment paper, okay, because I'm crazy that way. And again, if you wanted just that added measure, just put another piece of parchment paper between your back of your shirt and your print. If you do it 24 hours like we're supposed to, yeah, I'm gonna have to let this heat back up. I do 350. I do 305 for 30 seconds. We're gonna let it heat back up. Anyway, flip it over. Do the same thing as this. Again, 3 to 4 minutes on that side as well. So you can do that. Well, fun, Michelle. I want a Friendsgiving. How fun is that? Yes, I saw somebody talk about vitamin D. Vitamin D is really, really good. Also helps for that dopamine, which also helps for depression. Thank you, Deborah. Yes. Kathy, I've been prepared the whole time. You've been seeing me sit. And then, you know I can't hear all this ear because I got an ear infection. Because I keep ear infections. I didn't hear it go off. Okay, we're good. Calm down. Y'all, 305 for 30 seconds. This is just a Cricut heat press, okay? It's simple. We're going to do it 305, 30 seconds on this side, flip it wrong side out, do it again. Listen, who needs enemies when you have friends like Kathy? Just saying. Just kidding. I love them. Kathy, Michelle, Kim, my girls. Love it. Not that y'all aren't. Listen, I'll be all y'all's friend and girls. My best good friends. It's just how I roll. Y'all, I have to show y'all this too. If y'all don't know, Lizzie and Aaron and Mikey and John, the Crafty Guys Co. So Lizzie also does this. The what's it called? The jewelry, you know, where they fizz. Bomb Party. BP. I shouldn't say the B. BP. Y'all, I absolutely love this. It was a Sterling collection. So if y'all need y'all's jewelry, go visit all them. Lizzie does it, and then so does John on the Crafty Guys Co. And then I think he does John Bizen something. I don't know. Thank you, Carolyn. Sometimes that, you know, people are just like, oh, you're too honest. I'm like, well, it's just easier. What you gonna be waiting on? Lynn, it's a lot of stuff. I was wild. I did a lot of crazy stuff to my back. Yeah. I'm an adrenaline junkie, so I just did a lot of stuff. I rode dirt bikes when I was young. I'm telling you, I was an adrenaline junkie. Crazy. Okay, y'all say that I turned this wrong side out. And I did the parchment paper again just because I'm live and I don't know if it's completely dry. I think it is, but yeah, so today Lizzie. And then this one I got, like I said, from John from the Crafty Guys Co. And I don't know what his is. Kathy, you ain't kidding, girl. You ain't a kidding. Oh, y'all need these shirts. Do you? Oh, there we go. John is Crafty Guys Fizz. Thank you, Lynn. You're awesome. Yeah, so if y'all need, for all y'all's jewelry needs. And I think we got some other friends doing them too. I think we got some other friends. Y'all help me out. There's some other people doing it too. Teresa. Teresa is doing it. I don't know what Teresa's page is. Was you, Lynn? Girl. We pay for it. For sure. All right, y'all. This one is complete. So cute. Now I can just wash this and wear it to our little party. Deborah, okay, you got to go to them. Go on over there. And then you get to visit, and it's like a little surprise. I love it. Hey, Anna Pierce. Hey, my friend. Y'all, how cute is this? How sweet and cute. Simple. Very simple. Listen, you can do this in any color. In the cart link that I put in the description, I actually put 6 paste packets, okay? Your ink, they're ink packets, I'm sorry. Your ink packets, they'll come in packets like this. They're buy 5, get 1 free. So I actually put 6 in there because you're going to get one of those free. I did white, red, and black. You can change all those out. If you don't want those colors, change them out, okay? So I put that in there, and it's very easy, y'all. Like I said, it's a cart link. And if you are not a Perks member, I suggest you look at that because you get 30% off. 30% off all retail. So it's $20 a month. You get that back in product the next month on the day you joined, right? So your anniversary date of joining. It's a no-brainer to me. I love it. And in fact, if any of my Perks members or I believe designers are on here, you got 1031. I can't keep saying the FB don't like you to say that. So 1031 10.31 in your look in your account because they gave it to you for Halloween, and I believe it ends tonight. Michelle, you don't have that patience, girl. You need some patience. Y'all, this is it. This is so cute. Absolutely love it. Let me show you Jim's. So we did 2 tonight. Very simple. I'm just letting his dry, and then I will do the same process. So 2 shirts, very simple. You seen how easy it was. And the only reason it took me so long was because I was so quiet on here tonight. Sorry, I'm just kidding. I know. Newcomers are like, girl, zip it. Sorry, I've been gone a while and we had to play catch up. So I love y'all. Yes, encourage, join the Perks membership, y'all. And let me throw a little disclaimer out for my club, I am going to cease right now with the Zoom calls just because I'm tired of not holding my, I'm tired of not keeping my word and doing the Zooms. I'm going to hold those right now because I am one day at a time, right? But I did want to show you the new club. So if you got 1 second, hold it, one momento, okay? This is the new club, y'all. I did get it, and I normally show it to my club members first during our Zoom call, and then I normally do it. So tomorrow night, God willing, the creek don't rise, I'm going to be back on and we're going to do the club. I absolutely love it. Again, we're back to vintage. This is November's club, y'all. Is that not the coolest? Now, okay, it's a postage stamp. If you do not like owls, okay, it also comes with, y'all, a hanging sign and 2 pieces of ribbon, okay, to hang. This is a wood piece, okay, so you can do 2 sides of it, 2 sides. And it also comes with black chalk paste, okay? Listen, let me give y'all a little hint. If you don't like the owl, if you're not an owl person, when you chalk this, you can leave off you can leave off this whole center ring. You can even leave off all the words all the way down right here. You know, I'd leave the 10 cents, but you can leave off whatever you want and put something else in there. Last month's club, okay? You can put him in the middle of your stamp, okay? You can put our snowman in the middle of, can't really see it, but you can put the snowman in the middle, okay? Also, this one's a really cool one. This one's called Christmas Classics. Any of those can go in the center of that stamp. And I think this one would be the best because you could do 4 of these with all, you could actually do 5 if you want to do your owl, but you would have something different in each one. I just think it'd be really, really cool. These are really awesome. I love, love, love this month. I'm excited. I've got a few little ideas. Debbie Westbrooks, if you don't watch her, she is why I'm doing this. She did a cardinal in here, y'all. And I'm telling y'all, it's the classic. It's that classic look that so many people are using right now for their decorations and stuff. So, Tina, I'm telling you, girl, it's worth it. If you buy, listen, if you make a purchase a month from Chalk, Perks membership is so worth it. And there's so many different benefits to it. So I'm just saying, I want to look at it. You just want to look at it. And if you click the link again in the description, it'll just take you to that cart link, but you can navigate out of that cart link, even if you don't want to buy anything. That just still takes you to my page, and you can navigate and look at stuff. So, y'all, thank y'all all so much for joining me tonight. I miss y'all. I'm so thankful y'all are here. And hopefully tomorrow night, I'll still be walking. We good tonight. We staying and we good. So, hopefully we'll be here tomorrow night. I love y'all. Have a great Sunday. Bye, y'all.